We're going to go back to our live on location reporter Sara, who is out with Green Calgary. Green Calgary is providing doing a lot of the events this week for Earth Day and Earth Week. Sara, what have you found out down there with Green Calgary this morning?
Well, hi there, Kate. Thank you so much. So yes, we are down here with Green Calgary today, and we are being educated. We are doing a mock workplace waste assessment here. I'm back with Arini, and we also have Tracy joining us here. So we're here with these two lovely ladies and a big pile of garbage. So let's just talk to Tracy about what actually goes down when you do a workplace assessment.
Sure. So a typical waste assessment, we get hired by the client and we collect 24 hours worth of waste in clear bags like we have here, and we determine the composition of the waste. So we find out how much plastics, how much cardboard, paper, and that kind of thing to give them an idea how their diversion programs are going and how their recycling programs are working.
Okay. And then can you kind of just give us a little rundown of like how you actually go about doing these? Sure.
Well, it's volume based. So we take the bags, as you can see, they're clear, and we find out the exact how much volume each material is actually taking up in the bag. So how much of it, say it's 10% plastic, is it 20% cardboard, and how much of it that is waste. And then we take it back to the office and we do our calculations and we find out using bulk densities, and then we find out exactly how much of the waste could have been diverted from the landfill itself.
And for example, with something like this building here, like many others in downtown Calgary, what sort of results are you seeing?
This one here actually has a 63% diversion rate, so that means 63% of all the waste they produce is actually diverted from the landfill. Average that we've seen for the typical office building is about 50 to 52% diversion rate. So the programs are working quite well. As you can see here, there are still room for improvements. So that's what we're here today, is to talk to tenants, find out what they think of their programs, and see what exactly is holding them back. Is there anything they can change in their daily behavior to actually enhance the programs and try to reduce how much waste they're producing?
Okay. Can you just give us like one small tidbit of what maybe someone can do to just on a daily basis reduce their carbon footprint?
Sure. A major one is a lot of the takeout containers. You'll see here there's a lot of styrofoam takeout containers. There's a lot of like the box board or the cardboard takeout containers. Those you can't recycle because they have food in them and the styrofoam is not recyclable. So the main thing we suggest, bring your lunch to work. Have it packaged in reusable Glade containers or plastic containers. That way you're eliminating the use of the waste in general.
Okay. And in your opinion, can you give us a little tip of what someone can do on a daily basis to help reduce all of this?
Absolutely. So one of the things you can do in your workplace is to, when you're printing, print double-sided. That will cut your paper in half. So trying to set that as a default on your photocopier so you don't have to think about it is a great way throughout the office to cut your paper.
Okay, perfect. So, we're hanging it on here with these ladies, and when we come back, we're going to start talking about what you can do for Earth Day today and how you can celebrate some of the events you can be a part of, and it's going to be a really fun time. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Back to you, Kate.